Hello to the gamers, we are back. Did really well with the red deck last time, but it's a little meat and potatoes, right? Black deck, +1 joker slot, -1 hand every round. On the second level of difficulty, it's a little spicy, but why not give it a try? Now, we make no money on the first blind. So we maybe just skip it and see if you can get, maybe a judgment will go a long way. None judgment. Hi, Tama. We could create 2 stone cards. It's kind of interesting to think about, wouldn't you say? What if you turn 2 jacks? Oh, that's not how it's going to work. Turn your 8 into a stone card. I'm not like saying this is how our build is going to look forever. But let's experiment with it a little bit, you know? Now we can create 1 more stone card. I think we only have 3 hands. We might want to engage in combat rather than leaving it up to the boss. And just give me a second here. I got ideas. I'd love to make an 8 into a stone card, but barring that, I'll just send it 2. Because then we can have this great, like, 2-pair synergy. And with stone cards, we could build towards, like, lesser value hands, right? Instead of trying to always build 5 of a kind. What is this trash? We could... We got 1 discard left? Okay, just chill, just chill. Good enough. Probably. Instead of running, always going for 5 of a kind, we might be able to build like a functional 2-pair build or something like that. So I think we got insanely lucky just to be able to make it here. I thought we were going to make it easier than that. The problem with playing low-value hands is that they're not worth a lot. Problem with playing high-value hands is that they're hard to get. All right, I sort of hate to do it, but I think we need something to theme our run around. So sure, +12 mult if you get 3 of a kind. So what's our dream build? 3 of a kind, full house, and if possible, 5, 6, 7, 8 obviously doesn't get us there. If possible, a stone card kicker. We really don't want 2-pair though. Like we really want. I hate to do this. I do. Oh, you discard 2 cards at random. I didn't even look at the boss blind. Now that being said, 50 stone chips plus 12 mult is 600 points in and of itself. We don't even need to play the full house. Now, obviously we need a lot more to make this really pop off, but it's a start, okay? I think you double up. Because here's the thing, if something contains 3 of a kind, it also necessarily contains a pair. And if we're not able to reroll, we might as well buy an egg, because it'll turn a profit in 1 round. But we definitely are still fighting for our lives. So all we want to do, you're going to see me discard probably a lot of hands that are half decent. I'm tunnel visioned on 3 of a kind. If we can't get 3 of a kind, which we didn't, honestly, toss me a pair with 1 stone card. It gives us a chance to draw 3 of a kind on the 2s. We would have drawn 3 of a kind on the 4s, but that's okay. Then we can cross... Oh, I didn't even play the stone. I didn't play the stone. I left the... We're going to get there. It's just... Oh, I thought it was going to cost us 1 more hand. It's all right. We're still okay. It's just... Obviously, getting more discards would be very helpful for us. But for now, I think we just go again. We skip this to create 2 common jokers. It actually might save our life. Face cards give mult, and a straight benefits you. But obviously, we're not going to be playing straights. But we are going to be playing face cards. I mean, this, I get that these are debuffed, but it activates pair, it activates 3 of a kind, and it activates our face cards. So this is like the dream hand for us. That was really good. And then the egg joker continues to get stronger and stronger. Plus 20 mult if your hand contains 3 or fewer cards. Okay, first off, we buy this. I think you dump Sprinter I can't afford this. That's okay. I could sell egg to make it work. Egg's still cooking, bro. Egg's still cooking. Don't get it twisted. We fight this one, and we look 2 pairs fine if we have to. But we fish for full house or 3 of a kind. And full house with face cards is very good. We got something cooking. It's not even close to being done. The dough hasn't even started to rise yet. But we've got the cookbook open. We got our phone set to keep the screen on. That's obviously not what we want. Gain 4 chips if you've played exactly 4 cards. Listen, we can make that work. Why did I gain so little money last round? We can make that work. Then give me my no repeat hand types this round. That's horrendous. I gotta try for the jokers. Brother, there's a chance. Sell the egg. Get 2 spare trousers to try to make 2 pair pop. Sell Zany Joker, because we're going for 2 pair now. And take Seltzer to try to stay alive long enough to make this happen. So you start with 2 pair. That's 4 cards. This is we got something very interesting cooking up here. Him, me, him, me. Okay, now we can't play 2 pair. We can play pair and discard a bunch of cards in the hopes that maybe we can play 3 of a kind on this or full house on this. I guess we should have kept 1 card out so we increment square joker. I have to be honest, we have 3, 4, 5, 6. It seems so easy to just get a straight out of that. We drew another 5 and I'm gonna cry. In fact, we still have 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. That's horrendous, man. That's horrible. Let's be realistic. We have no more 4s coming. What have we played? We played 1 pair and we played 2 pair. No more 4s are coming, which means they're discardable. 3s, you'd have to draw 2. There's 1 5 left. There's 2 6s left. There's 1 10 left. Dump it, dump it. That's a discard. And in this house, that's a discard. Now, of course, we would have had a straight. How were we to know? You have to play the full house because it contains a pair. But yes, we do have a straight. There is a 10 and a jack left in case this doesn't get us there. Oh, dude, the full house counts as 2 pair as well, so it increments spare trousers. If we get out of this one, brother, there's a chance, okay? There's a chance on this one. Just hold. +1 hand size will go crazy until we get something better. And then just now for me, start with 0 discards. I don't want to, but we'll see. I'll tell you right off the bat, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not normally what we're looking for, but we basically take that instead of a discard. It wasn't that good. 2, 2, 3, 3. Discarding a 4. No, not discarding a 4 because you want to increment square joker. So there's something to it. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm just saying we got a foundation here that can maybe grow for us. Now I see 9, 10, jack, queen, of course, but we don't want to play a straight if we can avoid it. Or a flush for that matter. 3 kings, jacks, and queens left in the deck. 1, 3, 3 4s, 3 5s. That's your discards. 0 2s. We only have 1 hand left, bro. 1 10. Can't play a stone. Full house me. With face cards. We definitely get there. I'm not even stressing about it. I'm stressing a little. I'm not stressing. Okay, one thing we need to know for certain, never play anything that isn't 2 two pair or a full house. Uncommon jokers give extra mult. We do have 2 uncommon jokers. I hate to dump juggler, man, but for the time being, this will keep us alive. We just have to replace Seltzer with an uncommon joker if possible. Let me get a celestial pack to start buffing some hands here. I'm going to buff full house. I'm not confident that we're going to the moon on this. Score 9,000. We start with 0 discards on the boss, which is obviously horrible. Face cards are worth more, so we'll play it. It's 4 cards, so it increments Square Joker. Square Joker's got a long way to go, but great hand. Obviously, we could play full house. It makes more sense to me to play this to increment Square Joker. It would increment the spare trousers either way, but I don't know if Square Joker's sticking around long term, but there's stuff to think about. We have to keep Seltzer for now. We have no discards. 2 pair is really easy to draw. You're actually so valuable too. And you're uncommon. Holy, what a dream come true. Rip Jolly Joker. Because we're already getting so much mult out of the trousers now. I think we can afford to. Save your money. Get through this, and then we'll talk about the rest of our lives. We don't have any discards. So yes, we'll play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would prefer not to, but we have none discards. We have no choice. It's a cruel joke. It's a cruel joke. It's 7,000 points. It's not a cruel joke at all. It's a dream come true. I'm going to play 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. And now Seltzer's going to break. If we can immediately replace it on the next shop with an uncommon joker, we're still chilling. I also, although I hate to say it, I think Square Joker is also disposable. But we have space obviously now. Diamonds, lucky. Would love some lucky cards. Common. I have to run you for now, I think. I also think don't buy the voucher yet. You can farm interest first. Okay. Now is a great time for us to increment if possible. Because we're not as stressed over the score. I should also talk about skipping blinds. That's true. Skipping blinds does benefit us. So hear me out here. If we're going to be incremented, I know that we got 2 pair, and we only got 3 hands, so you got to be a little careful. But wouldn't we want to play this? It's 4 cards. It upgrades this joker. Maybe we'll use it in the future. Maybe we won't. We actually got way more points than I thought we were going to get, because it doesn't matter what we play as long as we have uncommon jokers, I suppose. Plus 4 mult for each card below 52 in your full deck. Is now the time? Sorry, Square Joker. No, you know what? Sorry, Smiley Face. Keep the chips for now. Erosion, and then we want to remove cards. Would you allow me to remove? Destroy 5 cards, please. Rare Joker, set money to 0. Convert all cards to a random rank. -1 hand size is kind of like devastating. I can't destroy all of their jokers. I mean, I can't just be running trousers. 2 pairs of pants don't mean nothing if you ain't got a shirt. I think I got it, considering what we're playing. I'm sorry, it has to be done, man. I know I said we weren't going for 5 of a kind this time, but life comes at you fast. This would be a good 4 of a kind build. We have so few cards in hand. This is disgusting, man. What am I doing with my life? We're really drawing 7 cards? It's gross. On the other hand, we got a lot of jacks. We got a lot of 3s. We got a lot of aces too. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, in fact. I'll tell you what, we'll play 4 cards. Maybe, at some point, we're actually going to be dumping trousers. Raising. We kind of ruined our two-pair. Well, I didn't say we compromised our two-pair build. I don't know. This one, I feel like I'm a little lost. Maybe we should just fixate on throwback. Just go next. Must play 5 cards. Rip to you, Square Joker. You must play 5 cards. Always save an ace. We have so many aces. Play your two-pair. Two-pair is literally level 1. Bro, forget two-pair then. Did I discard my aces? Have I lost my mind? Spare me, and I'll never complain about anything ever again. Check this out, check this out. Lucky ace. Lucky ace, save us. Save us, lucky ace. High card with a stone and a lucky ace with 20 mult attached to it? Nope, nope, no, it won't be happening. That being said, we did get 16,000 points off it, so shows what I know. Okay, I'll tell you what, a little two-pair will serve you right. I'm in a weird position. I feel like no matter what cards I play, I get the same amount of points every single time. And I'm stressing out when I should be pogging up, man. I could become like the Balatro nihilist. What should I buy in the shop? It doesn't matter. That being said, one hand matters a lot. I guess we could just keep doing what you're doing. Wait, the needle is really hard. Because then... Oh, I played it, thank God. Okay, you gotta slow down. That was a good hand, but you gotta relax. 20 mult is pretty good. It's slightly better than the abstract Joker that we put no effort into whatsoever. A steel card obviously has meaning. A standard pack with an enhanced card, especially an ace. Mars to level up 4 of a kind. We have to buy planets. Our Jokers are fine. We need to level up the hands we actually play. Two-pair. Particularly two-pair, if we're going to stick with this square pants combo. I'm sorry, I didn't watch SpongeBob as a kid. If we only get to play one hand, I mean, we gotta make sure that this hand bangs, bro. 4 of a kind, full house, 3 of a kind. Okay, we'll get full house going. And 4 of a kind. We'll play 4 of a kind aces on occasion. It increments the mult by 3, which is nice. Okay, we only get to play one hand. We wanna fish for the greatest hand. Sorry to my 7s, but aces are easier to get. 4 of a kind aces with a steal will win for sure. 4 of a kind is 13. 5 of a kind is 12. So save your glass ace, throw the stone, make the ace of hearts lucky, and we're right back in this. That's not lucky, that's steal. I can throw it because I know we're going to make it anyway. It's not famous last words, I promise you. It's not. We keep the glass one, we may need it later. There will be a later. Stop saying that. Easy mode. Now, because that hand was so good, I'm confident we're going to beat Ante 8. Now, are we going to have a good chance to beat the boss? Oh, -1 hand per round, but -1 ante. It's so obviously the wrong thing to do. Although it's like my favorite. We've minimized hand size like way too much. We've minimized the number of hands, like because we start 1 down. I don't want to go back to 3 hands, bro. It gives us more time to scale, but I actually think our most efficient way to scale is just going to be to skip blinds and get throwback going. Like for everything I've done, it seems to me that the best thing we could do is literally just only fight bosses and let throwback scale us. Unless you see uncommon jokers in the shop right away. Like, skip me? Skip me? Face cards are debuffed? We don't even care that much. And look at this draw, bro. It's crazy that 5 of a kind is literally worse. Well, I guess we'll play 4 of a kind and then increment the square joker. Not that we really need to. So if this is the way that we're going to play the game, there are better jokers available than square joker. Erosion literally is doing very little. I was going to say nothing, but that's not true. I would love to gain 1 hand per round. That's a given. The Nacho Tong. You're also uncommon. And you're common. I'm sorry to do this. This just helps baseball so much. 14 bucks in our pocket. Let's fish a little bit. So I would still sell Abstract Joker for like the ideal Joker, which would be an uncommon Joker that actually does something for us. I gotta think about how I'm gonna run this though. They are giving 18 molt, which is hard to get around. Let's try it. That's fine. I'm not gonna cry because then I'm gonna use Fool and we go again. That means we're due. Honestly, I see that as an absolute win because that means we're due. So we're actually making Erosion worse by possibly adding cards, but Erosion already does nothing. So it's not. It's just further away from being good, but that's not that big of a deal. It only exists because of the baseball right now anyway. Guess what, brother? You're a lucky card now. I'm not playing a pair. So, you know, actually you're getting discarded. I know it's a little insane, but we're discarding you to draw more aces. And then, though it's not my favorite card, or my favorite setup, I would be happy to play 2 pair to give us a chance to draw more aces. We do need a little bit of, I don't even want to say luck. We need a little help when it comes to selecting the right card. And I think this will do. Like, because this one's selected, let's make it lucky. Let's throw a stone card out here. This should easily do it. Especially with the luck. Okay. Now I'm just going to level with you. We're 21 minutes in here. That's like speedrun territory. But we're going to try endless. I feel like our potential is kind of bound right now. We don't have the best jokers. But that can change. So you're adding 18 mults, but you're adding times 1.5 to 22 mult, which is almost like 18 mults. Right? And then the next step would be sell Erosion for a Joker that actually, an uncommon Joker that actually does something. I can't believe we can't use the Death card to create an ace. Like, this is staggering to me. There's only 2 2s. There's 4 jacks, 3 queens. Guess what? It's like the least effective use of this card I could possibly imagine, but except for all the other alternatives. I'm going to go planet cards appear more often. This is also useless for us because we're not even fighting. We're skipping like every blind. But if we keep leveling up 4 of a kind and 5 of a kind, there's something to be said here, man. I know that at some point I'd also love to replace the trousers, but it's not first on the chopping block. Let's put it that way. I know it seems crazy. We are skipping because we need the mult. And we're skipping because we need the mult. Face cards get drawn face down. That's okay. We don't care for them. What we do care for are 4 aces and 1 stone card. Don't toy with me. Sorry, I just wanted to sound like a badass. Okay, both lucky cards fizzled. Still made it in 1. But that's like the best hand we can have. So I really need like... you know, -1 hand per round is very spooky, but it is also like the only thing that could conceivably keep us alive. So sure. You kind of, my hands are tied on that one. 2 useless planet cards, but at least they were only $1 each. Our scaling is real limited, but the speed at which we've made it to this point of the run is laudable. I would create 2 more planet cards. 2 more useless planet cards. This time they were $1.50 each. Might not be the food we like, but at least the price is right. So and of course it's the extra large blind. We gotta skip ya. We gotta skip ya. And on the bright side, these go very nicely together. A foil negative Joker that's free. The downside is that we absolutely have to get 440,000 points, which is really hard for this deck. It has to be 4 of a kind aces. It has to be with glass. 5, it is worse and it isn't worse because it does add 11 chips to the ecosystem that then gets multiplied by 2, that then gets multiplied by 4, that then gets multiplied by 1.5. But then send it. Hold, hold, hold. We're toast. It's so lucky that we have a straight here. But I think we're in a world of hurt, brother. The glass card even broke. Not that we're that worried about our future, but still. Hang on. Hold, hold. I'm being real with you. There's actually a chance. It has to be this with the ace in hand. I think we're gonna make it. And then we need the Joker of the century. There's no other option. It has to be the Joker of the century. Because then, well, this was an extra large blind, so we actually, the next level up might not be that much worse. Okay, so Swashbuckler works with us, but it's not negative, and it's not uncommon. You're free, so we could spend down to negative $20. And it's the gold card, bro. You're going to add the sell value of all jokers left of this card to the mult. So ideally, I would place you right here. You would add 5, 4, 5, 5, 2. So you'd add 21 to the mults, but in the process, we would be selling an uncommon, which would pull 1.5 out of the mults. The flip side is that all jokers left of this, no, all jokers entirely, are then... Because I need to put this before the polychromes, because the polychromes need to multiply. Yeah, okay. Listen, buddy. I'm going to sell the... Either of these ones don't do anything for our score except give us times 1.5. So I might as well at least toss you in here and see if you can do something. Honestly, like, they're both really bad. Erosion is never going to work. To the moon, we only fight once every now and then. But this is super risky. I still think it goes there. I haven't crunched the numbers completely. So I have no idea how this could completely torpedo our run, or it could take it to the next level. Now we can start playing 5 of a kinds. Another good ace would go crazy. Nothing. That's fine. Planet cards appear 4x more frequently. We genuinely need it. As if I guess we can go into debt. So, okay, so we need to... Basically, from that one decision we made, we need to go from 400,000 to 1.12 million. Now, on the bright side, we have raised our mults, and it's not insignificant. The downside is that, like, life is pain, obviously. So, we can play our steel ace, because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do steel, at least. And then just see how this shakes out. Like, we drew the 5 of a kind. We got the plus 20 mult off the ace. Okay, there's a problem. Why? You added before you added. I don't know if I have the cognitive capacity to figure out where to put you to make this happen. Am I crazy to think that it's still in the right position? If I move you left... You'll go faster to add the 1.5. You'll get less on... This might be right because you're not incrementing in value. But it's hot, man. It's a hot one. I don't even need to tell you it's like 7 inches from the midday sun. We got a... 4 of a kind is pretty close to 5 of a kind. And then the stone card obviously helps. That was pretty close to the same, considering we didn't get the lucky pop especially. Okay, now this is obviously horrendous. This is the end of the run. We need to draw 3 aces. We may even need for some of them to be lucky. We drew none aces? Oh, there's only 3 left in the deck. I guess I have played 9 of them already. Okay, caught. You got me. So this run, I mean, here's the thing. It's dying kind of like unceremoniously. But we made it basically as far as we did on our last run in half the length of time. We had fun with that one. I had a great time. I hope you did as well. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And I'll see you next time. See ya!